Okay, we finally have our top C. So, hey babies, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist as it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? So guys, like I said earlier, we have got our top six, but before we tend to discuss to that extent, let's start from the beginning to the very end. Guys, first off, I want to give you guys my highlights of this particular eviction night. My number one highlight is what I am starting off with today. And it is Ilebaye's reply. When Ebuka asked her about her reign as the HOH and on how, congratulate her on how she became the head of house and then her reign as the HOH and how they failed their wager. And Baye replied that they did try their best, so that she blamed it not just upon herself, but to other housemates. And also that despite the hates and side comments, what did I say? I love it that she pronounced it well, that despite the hates and side comments, that she still stands still, that she is still the head of house. There is nothing that can change it. You understand? And you needed to see Cece's face and Venita, their faces, even Angel smiled. They were like, they were not acting as if there were no side comments. I saw some comments from the video I made yesterday where I was saying they were shading her. And who do you think they were referring to when they say some people are trying to be me in this house and they are just meaning me? Who is the person? I bet I know they cover some things though. I know they like calm. I don't know how to hide my mouth. You understand what I'm trying to say? If this Ilebaye, all the while Ilebaye has been doing some of her attitude in the house, I have been calling it out here. So when it is time to say something that I think it is wrong that they were doing against her, I will say with my full chest, and there's nothing anybody will do about it because I'm only saying what I see, my own perception of how I see the things. If it is not okay by you, then it is fine. It is very okay. Everyone has a perception on things, but you see that one, they were actually shading her. But that aside, she said it to their faces that despite the side comments and the hate, that she still remains the head of house. And Ebuka was like, and you are not afraid that you guys did not, hunger will catch people the next. So she said, I am, but there's nothing we could do about it. And it's as simple as that on a period. Anyways, guys, let's enter the gist, guys. And so the first housemate to leave Biggie's house was Venita. While the eviction process was going on, I was even saying, oh, of course, definitely, I knew Suma would be the first person to leave, Even when Ebuka came, and still asked Venita to leave the Big Brother house, I was like, I know this is Ebuka ways of, trying to remove somebody that might even have higher votes. Ebuka has done it countless times, that where you have people who had higher votes and he would have to remove them first and leave people who had lower, the least votes. You understand? So I was thinking that was the case, but guys, I guessed wrong. Like, I'm very sure even you viewing this right now felt same, but we guessed wrong. So anyways, Venita left, to her utmost surprise. She was the first person, with her shaky face. She was feeling that already, as she said she heard it, that she will be going. So on stage, Ebuka actually showed her the people that nominated her. She said she wasn't surprised and anything of that it's just a game, and it was just Pere, Mercy, and Angelo that was shown. Anyways, so then Ebuka asked her about her thing with Adekunle. She was like, even me, I don't understand though. From my own side, it is very clear of whatever I want with Adekunle. So I will be hoping outside of the house, we would have a conversation about it. But meanwhile, talking about Adekunle and Venita, how would they be having ish and they would not even sort it out? Because of their up, in case if one person goes. This thing happened the other time when Adekunle was up. They did not sort their rift. If Adekunle had gone that day, they wouldn't have settled it. It was after the eviction that they later had a conversation. Today again, that they know that there is every possibility that one of them might be going home, they still did not even sort it out. That means from the onset, they had in mind that Adekunle had it in mind that this ship is not going to ship outside of the house. Because if you think you value a friendship, even if it's friendship, they should at least sort it out, in the house before any other thing. At least get talking because of the eviction process. Well, it is what it is. I wish them well anyways. I wasn't even expecting any better. I wasn't expecting something more from them. And then, of course, the sure name I was expecting, which is Soma, was the second person that left Biggie's house this evening. It was quite, this eviction was kind of funny and fun. They were just singing, "I'm coming home, coming home." And Eje brought that up, So, and Ebuka asked Soma first off, before he made the eviction. Ebuka asked Soma that he want to put him in a spot. That, what do you think? Would you choose to stay in Big Brother's house with Angel, or would want to go out to meet your girl? Which one? And Soma said straight up, with Angel, go with sweet girl. Is it not obvious? Angel was just blushing, laughing. I'm like, Somgel in the building. This one is defined already. At least they're the owner with their full chest. Even if they are lying or not, at least they are saying it that this is what we want. They are not even cutting through corners or trying to hide through quarrels, to actually do anything. And then it was now leaving just 3 people, which is Adekunle, Angel, and Pere. They started singing again. And the funny thing is this, people already has this narrative that Biggie is planning a top 7 so that Angel would be among the finalists. Anyways, as you can see, the house, it wasn't as some of you thought, as Angel was the next person to leave Biggie's house. And now, still talking about the Somgel ship, Angel still confirmed it on stage that, of course, it is Soma anytime, any day. So Soma confirmed his own inside the house. Angel confirmed hers on stage that it is Soma anytime, any day. In fact, that she's going to meet her baby. Ebuka was like, which baby is that? It's like, Soma, I'm going to meet him, of course. So Angel said last season she did not win the 90 million, but she made the 90 million. So this season, she did not win the 120M. So she believed 120M await her outside. And from here, I'm saying from her mouth to God's ear, because of course she has a bright future and she's doing well for herself. Then after Angel's eviction, it is leaving the house to 6 housemates. Ebuka came to shake them a little, telling them the two to stand, then later tell them that it is over, that they are the top 6. He mentioned Sisi, Mercy AK, Pere, Cross the Boss, Adekunle, and Ilebaye. Hey, they are the top 6. Ebuka has them, they gathered holding themselves, and then Ebuka told them congratulations. Meanwhile, Angel is actually not happy with Cross because they made a deal that they are not going to nominate themselves. Talking about themselves, they are season mates. Now, let's go back to that season mate thingy. Let's just travel back the time in Biggie's voice. We had the Pepper Dem housemates. There were 7, and Mercy AK is the only person remaining, because she was saying it that in my season I was the last guest standing. So this season I am also the last guest standing from my season, as we were 7 and now I am just the only one. Imagine the Pepper Dem housemates who their plan was to actually remove other season. It now happened that it's just only one from their season that is remaining. Or more kudos to other season, I beg. Pepper Dem were trying to claim the Idon, but they don't say another Evian there inside that your Evian. Hey! And then for the double wahala, we just had 3, and then Sisi was the only one remaining. Then for the Shine Your Eyes, we had 4, and then Pere and Cross are the only one remaining, and they were finalists during their season. Congratulations to them. And then for Level Up, Level Up on the Sweet Me Pass. I am telling you, do you know why? Because they actually looked down on their season. Yes, they look down on Level Up season, and look at them right here, not just one person. And the funny thing is, Level Up were just 3, and guess what? Among the 3, 2 people are remaining. It's as good as nobody left in Level Up. Yeah, 2 people are remaining, and among those 2, Baye is inside. The Baye that they call the Smolly and everything, she made her way to the finale. And believe you me, if Ilebaye had not won that HOH title, she would have still been saved, because she has gathered a Baye tribe for herself. I say inside that you're Evian, another Evian there inside. If you don't know, you just need to know now. Anyways, and then it now happened that you needed to see the hug Ilebaye gave to Adekunle. When they were hugging, I felt so emotional. You know how I feel, because they were not cooperating. The Level Up housemates were the least cooperate. They did not cooperate at all among the season mates. Adekunle was stuck with Venita. It was just Doyin and Ilebaye that cooperated. But you would understand that the feeling were there among them as season mates. You needed to see the hug Ilebaye gave him. Even Ilebaye said in her diary session that she wants Adekunle to be saved as per Level Up thingy. We have seen Doyin save Adekunle, mention Adekunle name for pardon me just because of Level Up. It shows that bond of season mates is there, no matter how you try, even if they don't cooperate. So congratulations to the top 6 guys. It is time to fire on, just like super commando there. It's time to fire on from the fan base because this is the final week. Anyways, let's take a sneak peek into the voting, how the viewers voted. I am very sure Soma will be proud of himself if he goes outside and see this voting pool. Because, he has been saying this thing of he came all the way from 6 years ago, where he is not known, to join all those people who has gathered fan base for themselves. Soma came into that house without having a fan base name. But he will be going outside seeing that he has a fan base called Soma Gang. And not just that, Venita had a lower vote than Soma. Hello. Soma is not the least on the voting pool, just like I predicted that he would be. Soma actually had, if he's one person that was going, Soma would have been saved. Hey, Omo, you see this show, it's not about how creative you are, how intelligent you are. It is about how viewers love you. That is just the truth about Big Brother. The earlier you know, the better for you, So I'm very sure Soma would be working with his head high, holding his head high, looking and say, oh, Angel just use how many percent even pass him. Angel is 15.87% and Soma is 14. Like, back to back. It is just so sweet. Anyways, congratulations to them. I wish them well outside. Meanwhile, let me talk about the question that was asked by Ebuka to Pere. Ebuka asked Pere about having ish with his friendship. If you want to talk about his highlight this season, is about friendship wahala. Started with Venita, with Cece, Alex, Cross. That is it safe to say that this is, so if it sum it up, that Perez highlight is just all about squash with friendship, and Perez was like, that is not what it is all about. That as being in the same close space, there is it's bound to happen, there need to be quarrels and all of that, and the cocoa of the matter is how you tend to settle all of it off. That he doesn't think that should, to have anything to do with his persona or describe his personality. Is just what it is in the house, And then Ebuka asks Cece, you see this Cece and Neo, is people will look out for these two outside of the house. For Cece to own this with her full chest, it means that baby girl meant what she meant when she's doing whatever she's doing. Ebuka asked her about, with the new everything, how she don't even knack new for dream, how she laments on new. And then she was like, Ebuka, it's obvious, I've always said it, that if I hadn't have a thing outside, Neil would have been the person I would have want to have a thing with in the house, but I feel like outside of the house we would be friends, just friends. So Ebuka was like, and you think that idea is good? She started laughing. Now the thing is here, remember Sisi has had a conversation and said that the person that would have given her tough time in the house, if the person was in the house, was Prince. Now I'm confused. So is it Neil or Prince that would have, myself, I don't even know again. But anyways, it is what it is. And guys, congratulations to the top six: Baye, Adekunle, Cross, Pere, Mercy AK, and Cece. Then who will be the winner of All-Star season? Very soon, in how many days time, we go know. For now, it is a goodbye. See you guys later.